this is Zhenya's kitchen. And you know what's coming? The most awesome holiday after the New Year, Christmas, and my birthday? Thanksgiving! Woo! Turkey time! So we are going to my sister-in-law's house, and one of the things I'm bringing is my famous, like in the family circle, pecan truffles. They are delicious, they're to die for, they have alcohol if you want. We're gonna actually stay away from the alcohol because we do have kids and it's not gonna cook out, but we are going to make yummy candy from scratch. So I'm gonna meet you at this table with all these ingredients, and of course the most main ingredient is the pecans. So the first ingredient we're gonna start working with is graham crackers. I just have one sleeve of regular, deliciously smelling, not cinnamon, graham crackers. And just put them in a food processor, or you can put them in a Ziploc bag and do the same thing with like a hammer or something. We're gonna make a little bit of a breadcrumb here. Ready, set, go. Just a little bit, just to begin with, just to get the process going. Now I'm going to take 2.5 cups of pecans. I have some half pecans, I have some chopped. I'm just gonna mix it in. There we go. All right. We're almost there. By the way, shaking your cup, that's what's gonna make you feel like you are having the right measurement. It will line everything up. Nope, almost there. There you go. Perfect, a little bit more. Better have more than less. All right, we're closing it up. This might take a while. There we go. Since we have it already in the food processor, it'll be easy to mix in. We can put a little salt in it as well. It's about a half a teaspoon. And I also have here a cup of brown sugar. My recipe is right here. A cup of brown sugar. Here's brown sugar. Here's my cup. Have all my cup stuff. Let's see how this goes. Woo. This is dark brown sugar. That's what I have. You can use either one, whichever one you have, light or dark. All right, there goes the cup. Woo, this is messy. Move it around. Let's hope it all mixes in now. It's doing it. All right. So I need to regroup and I need to make all the stuff go away or come back, and I'll be back with you in one second. So I moved the mixture in a bowl, so you can see little pieces of graham cracker and the pecans. So now what we're gonna make it gooey and sticky together. So I have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and of course we have the real Canadian maple syrup, because we go to Canada sometimes just to get syrup, not really. 2 tablespoons. Oh, look at this. It's like liquid gold, so pretty. Yeah. This is so gorgeous. All right. Now, so my original recipe says 1/8 of a cup of bourbon. And I've made it with bourbon before and it was delicious, but because we have a lot of kids at Thanksgiving and I can't cook it out, I'm gonna substitute vanilla for it. So I'm gonna take 1/8 of cup and I have vanilla extract. I have extras. And also my recipe requires 1 more teaspoon. So we're gonna do 1/8 cup and a teaspoon. 1/8 cup and a teaspoon. That'll be yummy, and that way you still have your liquid ratio. And then we'll also have the last ingredient, which I know some people have issues cooking with, I personally only use it just for this. This is corn syrup, and I'm gonna use 1/4 cup of corn syrup. I think it's light corn syrup. I'm not sure if it makes any difference, but that's what I bought. That thing is clear and kind of yucky looking, but it will make our candy delicious, and you'll never taste it and you'll never see it again once we mix it in. This is it. Now I'm just gonna mix it in together till it gets to the sticky consistency. And after that, we're gonna put it in the fridge for 15 minutes. So what's gonna happen is the syrup's gonna get thicker as it gets colder, and we'll be able to make this mixture into the actual truffles. Because right now it kind of looks like granola. We just make sure it's all incorporated. So this is it. Kind of granola looking. See how it is? So now we are going to put it in the fridge, and we're gonna time 15 minutes. You don't want to go longer than that because you don't want them to get completely stiff, because we still have to roll those gorgeous truffles. 15 minutes have lapsed. Still looks the same, but the texture have changed. So you want to make about 1 each balls. The easiest thing to do is to use a cookie spoon thingy. You can also use measuring spoon, or you can do anything. You can just use your hands and eyeball it. I'm not good at eyeballing with it, so cookie spoon. Just grab a full one to the wall, put in your hand, and smoosh it, and hopefully it will form a candy. There we go. Sticky, definitely sticky. All right, I think I got it. Smoosh it, roll it a little. There's a pecan truffle. This is it. So at this point, I'm gonna roll all of them, and you can make your decision now. You can stop here, you can roll them later on in cocoa, or you can dip them in chocolate, melted chocolate. That's what we're actually gonna end up doing. So I'm gonna continue making my pecan truffles. And after that, after you have this whole sheet full of them and the bowl is totally empty, I'm gonna put them in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. You want them to get really, really hard. You know what I'm thinking? I should have wet my hands. Maybe it will stick to me less if I wetted my hands. But at this point, I'm totally sticky. So I'm gonna continue the 30 minutes in the fridge at least, and then we'll be back, and we are going to make, we're gonna dip them all in chocolate. The truffles spend a lot longer than 30 minutes in the fridge, and they are pretty and hard and gorgeous looking. So what I did here is I melted 6 ounces of almond bark, which is, you can use just chocolate chips, and you can just eyeball it. There is no real good measurement here. You can do whichever you want. This is milk chocolate. See how smooth it is? Well, almost smooth. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm taking a truffle and just drop it in there and kind of coat it around and get it out, and plop it back on the same parchment paper. And I'm gonna do over and over again. By the way, I ended up with 35 the most gorgeous truffles. So I hope I have enough chocolate. If not, you can just always add more chocolate to this, because so this is double broiler. You know, there is water inside of this pot. So when you do wash it, remember, do not put it straight in the cold water. Wait till it cools off. I'll use warm water. Now this is it. I'm gonna keep on dipping. Oh wait, one more thing before I stop. I need to stop. I need to stop and show you one more thing. While the chocolate is still wet, you're gonna take a piece of pecan and put it on top of the truffle. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's gonna be a little garnish. It's gonna make it so pretty. Especially if you have little imperfections, you can cover them with this gorgeous little piece of pecan. Alright, I'm gonna continue dipping all of them, and then we're gonna wait till they harden a little bit, and we're gonna have the most delicious, the most crunchy, and oh, so yummy, so yummy. Test. For the faster result, we did put in all of our truffles into the fridge so that it hardens faster. But you don't have to, you can just let it sit, it just takes a little longer. But if you have a husband sneaking around that wants to have a bite, better put it away. So I'm ready for that bite. Look at this, gorgeous, beautiful truffle with a pretty little pecan on the top. There it goes. Mmm. So delicious. Oh my god. That's so good. That's so good. So the nuts are crunchy and a little chewy. Also have the graham cracker in the back. And it's sweet. A little hint of vanilla, a little hint of maple. But look at this beauty. This is a perfect little dessert. If you ate a huge amount of turkey and mashed potatoes and anything else, you just want a little bit of dessert. That's a nice little truffle. That's a nice little bite. Or 34 more truffles. I'm Zhenya, this is Zhenya's Kitchen, and this is my take on pecan truffles.